fog, soil, rain, sun. A perfect marriage between the ingredients that make this land, this land. Paso Robles not only produces some of the top wines in the world, but also is the home to many local farmed and foraged gourmet foods. The symbiosis is what makes this place so special. And where there's great wine, there's great food. So where do I come in? I'm Kean. I was lucky enough to have grown up with the Central Coast as my backyard. I spent my youth here, surfing, cooking, foraging, and learning to love all that California has to offer. After working in fine dining for 12 years, the pandemic hit the restaurant industry hard, and I had to get creative. That's when I started Earth and Oven, making pizzas with my wife for our community. Thousands of pizzas, and 3 years down the road, I'm now a private chef here on the Central Coast with a passion for local ingredients. In this first episode of Tasting Notes, we're in Paso Robles. We'll travel the region collecting ingredients and then end with a 7-course wine-paired meal. Welcome to Tasting Notes, Episode 1, Paso. As we wake up at the crack of dawn, we're headed up to Cambria, on the northern side of SLO County to go pick up our first ingredient, artisan goat cheese. Michelle, what's going on?
Good morning.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for Michelle owns Stepladder Creamery with her husband, Jack. Should we check out those little baby goats? I want to hold one.
Yeah, let's go check them out.
Oh my God, they're so cute.
So here are my babies. They are about to get bottle fed, so they're extra excited to see us right now.
Yeah. I can just smell the cheese in the weirdest way. Like I can smell we're standing right here, but I can seriously smell it's like creamy in the air.
I think it's like literal goat piss that you're smelling.
All right, where are we headed?
Stepladder Ranch and Creamery was first and foremost an avocado farm.
I've been eating avocado since I was in the womb.
Yeah.
California, man, avocado's growing our blood. Is any of this citrus edible right now?
All of the citrus is edible,
May
yeah.
May I pick one?
Please,
try
yeah.
it?
These ones are navel oranges.
Holy guacamole. Of the cheeses you guys do, I'm sure you like them all, but what's your absolute favorite?
The one I always go to the most on a cheese board is our Cabrillo. It's a goat-cow blend. I think it has a lot of flavor complexity.
Well, thank you, Michelle, for showing us all this.
Of course. We're excited to see what you do with our stuff.
With the cheese in hand, we're off to grab our next ingredient deep in the heart of Paso. We're meeting up with Neil Collins, who's been growing grapes and making wine on this land for the last 40 years. Neil Collins is an absolute legend in these parts. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thanks for having us out.
Pleasure.
Toblis is known for its biodynamic practices and is the first regenerative, organic certified vineyard in the United States. Their flock of sheep fit into this closed-loop system by keeping the weeds down, fertilizing the soil, and ultimately ending up as a gourmet meat.
Coming back in, T. Part of why we're here is all this. The limestone is really porous, so it holds the water. As the clay around is drying out, this still maintains a good level of water in it, so the roots, particularly from the dry farm stuff, can mine that water out of this.
All right, should we head back down there?
Yeah, let's do it.
After checking out the flock, we headed back down to the tasting room to get a taste of the famous Toblis lamb, which I might add is some of the best I've had. Lamb from the same vineyard as the wine, a match made in heaven. It was such a simple setup. Coals, chimichurri, lamb. Let's grub. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. With a late lunch for the crew and a storm quickly rolling in, we ended our day so we could be up bright and early for tomorrow. We're off to Morro Bay. Known for its fishing, we're meeting up with my buddies Rich and John, who own Central Coast Fishing Charters.
What's up, buddy? Good
How
to
you
see
doing,
ya.
man?
Good.
to see you, man.
Long time, man.
Long time.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us, bro.
Yeah, of course.
This will
We're
be
stoked you're
epic.
here. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day.
With the stormy night before, the seas were rough, making our chances of catching fish low, but we still set out for the catch. 2 miles out from the harbor, we landed at the spot. This region is known for its California halibut. We dropped our lures and waited. It's a fisherman's paradise. As the morning went on, we came up dry. I guess that's fishing. Thankfully, Rich and John had caught some fish for us 2 days prior.
We did get this little scrawny guy though.
So I guess it wasn't all for nothing.
Dude, thank you boys, this looks delicious. Well, thanks for taking us out. Even though we didn't get any, it was a fun journey.
We couldn't go to Morro Bay and not paddle out. So I met up with my buddy Will and we caught a few waves before our next stop to grab our final ingredient for the day. We're now headed over to Morro Bay Oyster Company to meet up with my buddy Neil Maloney.
Is that my favorite chef?
Yeah, is
What's
that my
up,
favorite
brother?
oyster farmer? What's up?
How are you?
Nice to see you, dude. It's been
Great
a while.
to see you. Yeah,
I
good to
know.
have you out here. You
Heck yeah.
ready to go get some oysters?
Stoked to be back, man. Second nature. Sweet. Oh yeah, it is a nice day out. I used to buy oysters off you when I was one of the chefs at Lido at Dolphin Bay, and that's how we first met. Was at Dolphin Bay when I was.
Man.
That was 8 years ago.
I can't believe that. That's
It was
so
crazy.
I think I hired you right at the beginning of COVID. I think I hired you and then laid you off before you even started. You had a huge pivot.
Yeah, I did, man.
It was like a
I
great
did.
side hustle grown into this,
Yeah.
budding business. It's amazing. You got some wine?
We got wine.
Oh, yes.
Can you drive and drink?
I will not partake. You can't actually. You're not allowed to. It's like driving
you
a car.
can't.
Looks like line number 12 is holding some beauties.
Let's check them out.
Come on in, sir.
Oh yeah.
Is that the one?
Yep. Yep, that's the one. That's a good bag right there. Some beautiful ones, Neil. What are you feeding those things?
Oh man, Mother Nature's doing all the work.
With our crates full of oysters, we're headed back to the shop to enjoy our fresh harvest with local friends and family. And of course, our good buddy Dante will be helping set the vibe.
Rise again, baby. You know I really love to get you good, yeah. Get you good, yeah. My baby's back in town and I won't be around no more. Can't you see my baby's back in town? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't you see my baby's back in town? I won't be around.
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having me, baby.
Yeah, being here.
While the rain limited the supply of halibut, it resulted in an abundance of chanterelle mushrooms. We woke up early to make sunrise on the oak-scattered hills and forage mushrooms for our dinner.
So gorgeous, man. Just like every view. Let's go scope it out. Like every time you find it, it's like, yes, oh, what? This is crazy. You can just go pick this and be cooking tonight. The thrill doesn't get old, dude. It's like surfing, you know? Like no matter how many barrels you get, you're freaking psyched. Isn't that beautiful, man? It's so sweet. Beautiful California chanterelle. All right, I think there's one more actually. I mean, you would never know that this was here. This is just 2 hours worth of foraging.
With a backpack full of fresh chanterelles, we drove up to San Miguel for our final ingredient.
Yeah, Thomas, what's up, bud?
How you doing?
Good to see you, man. Thanks for having me.
Thomas is one of a kind, a third-generation beekeeper who's preserving the old ways of beekeeping to produce the highest caliber of honey available.
You want to read some suits
Probably
on?
got to get that suit on.
We haven't had rains like this in 50 years.
Cool, I've never seen it up close like this. Oh, what? Can I try some?
Yeah,
Straight from the source.
yeah. But this year is going to be pretty incredible.
Check the honey hut out.
Yeah. I get a lot of people that call for tours and ask if I sell honey. They come here and it's all self-serve. And I try to have products from all these different little ranches around. Here's a local farm. Those are wax. A lot of candle makers.
It's so thick, but look at the bubble.
Oh, whoa. Awesome, sweet. Just grab one of these.
With our final ingredients in the cooler, we're headed back to Slow. We've invited 20 of our favorite people for a big meal and have a ton of prep to get to. Let's get to chopping.
Hey, brother.
Hey, there he is.
Got your oysters. Where you want them?
buddy. Yeah, right on this ice. Perfect.
Awesome. Let's get them in there. You need any help, or you got it all cut out for you?
Dude, we're beautiful, man. All right, bud. Thank you. Cruise it.
Local ingredients from local makers, local wine, and local friends. An incredible combination. As our people started rolling in, we felt bittersweet that our time here exploring Paso was coming to an end. We met the best folks, explored the region, and had some delicious treats along the way. And now it's time to enjoy the bounty that Paso and our abundant Central Coast has to offer.
How's everybody doing tonight? Good. Awesome. Thank you for being here. We've been working super hard on this menu, setting all this up for you guys. Thank you for all your support as well in pulling this together. A little backstory. So we've come off a foraging journey just now. Long days, fishing, going out to farms. It's been a ridiculously cool passion project, honestly. I'm super happy about this. I'm super passionate about local food, sourcing as locally as we can, reducing our carbon footprint. Our coast has a great abundancy to it, so it all plays a part into, I feel, how we're sitting around the table and enjoying, creating stories and meeting new people. Very excited to be able to showcase some of the local ingredients that we have on our coast. So I'm super humbled, and thank you guys all for being here. How was that last course, you guys?